It's bedtime story time! Learn to love to read with Dr. Marcela Frausto every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. on Facebook Live.
Hi everybody, here we are. It's Wednesday afternoon. I hope everybody has recovered from their spring break. I know you guys are all back in school. This is the final push, kids, final push before the end of the school year here. So we gotta stay focused and get through these last few weeks, get through the exams for this upcoming year, and then you can have your summer vacation off. But we've got to get through that. I hope everybody did enjoy their spring break and are just ready to learn. So we're going to take a little break right now, since I know you're back at school, but we'll do a little break. We'll do our little book today, and we're going to read Go Sleep in Your Own Bed by Candace, Fleming, and Lori Nichols. Mom, you know, you've probably said that plenty of times. So let's go read about Go to Sleep in Your Own Bed. All right. So, go sleep in your own bed. Snuggled in, snuggled down, bedtime on the farm. See, look at how she's reading a little book there. Pig toddled to his sty, a waddly jog. But when he plopped down, moo, who do you think he found? Get up, squealed Pig. Go sleep in your own bed. There's the cows in the pigsty. Oh, hayseeds, lowed cow, and she trampled to her stall, clompity stomp. But when she snuggled down, whoop, who do you think she found? Get up, bellowed cow. Go sleep in your own bed. Oh, look, it sat on the chicken. Check on the rooster. Oh, fluffy feathers, clucked hen, and she straggled to her coop. Pickety droop. But when she nestled down, nay, who do you think she found? Get up, squawked hen. Go sleep in your own bed. Look at that. Woe is me, whickered the horse, and he slumbered to his stable, cloppity clop. But when he settled down, meh, who do you think he found? Get up, whinnied horse. Go sleep in your own bed. Oh, bother, bleated sheep, and she stumbled to her pen, trippity slump. But when she huddled down, woof, who do you think she found? Get up, bawed sheep. Go sleep in your own bed. Look at that. Oh, bark and bellyache, whined dog, and he padded to his kennel, sniffity drag. But when he flopped down, meow, who do you think he found? Get up, wolf dog. Go sleep in your own bed. Oh, drat, meowed cat, and she tiptoed to her spot, pittery pat. But when she cuddled down, here, kitty, kitty, who do you think she found? Oh, there you are. Come sleep in my bed. Ah, snuggled in, snuggled down, bedtime on the farm. That is Go Sleep in Your Own Bed. All right, so moms, dads, I know you all have a lot of issues with sleep. Some kids are used to sleeping with their siblings, sleeping with mom and dad. They don't have a sleep schedule, or the pets have to sleep in their bedroom. There's a lot of things that people do to help them calm down to go to sleep. The key thing is really having a schedule, having a set sleep area. Now, moms and dads, you don't sleep very well when the kiddos are in bed with you. They kick, they turn around, they're just bothering, okay? So, the way to get your kiddos to sleep in their bed is actually have a routine, but I would suggest for your younger kids, say your toddlers, their nap times. This is a perfect time to get them established into a routine. Whether it's reading a book, the kids are getting groggy in your lap, put them down before they fall asleep into their crib or their little toddler bed so they get used to that environment. Then once they're sleeping in their bed for their nap, then get them out of your bed, because then you can do it the nighttime routine, the same routine, because then they know what's to come. It's their sleep time. And there are periods when kids will have nightmares, like young school age kids, they may start having nightmares. I get scared, I need a light, there's monsters, and then they come in running into your bed. Create a part of your routine. I'm scanning for some monsters, no monsters in the closets, kind of do this little thing to make kids comfortable. So they can sleep in their own bed. Everybody can get the appropriate amount of sleep. Now, their sleep environment not only is just, having appropriate sleeping, they're a toddler bed for that child that's not at risk for falling out. You don't want to put an infant in a toddler bed or with, outside their crib. But creating the environment of it's comfortable, it's got maybe some soft lighting, and no electronics. I know a lot of folks want to use their electronics. This is like your school age kids, maybe your older school age, middle school, high schoolers. These things are bombarding them and not letting them sleep. It's not a good routine. Like I've had parents, I have to sleep with the TV on. That's your nightlight, basically. So if you can establish those habits and an appropriate habits at a younger age, it will make it easier as they get older. But the electronics are not going to give you a good night's sleep. It actually is very disruptive. So getting your kids out of your bed and it's like, hey, get out of my bed, go to your own bed, get them established in their space. The teenagers need their own space. The middle school kids, they don't need to be on the phone at 11 o'clock at night. Who are they texting? Who are they, really? They should all be asleep. Mom, you establish the rules. Mom and dad, you establish the rules at the house of how social media or how electronics are to be used. They should never be allowed in the bedroom. I'm going to tell you how many TVs I have in my entire house. I have one TV in my entire house, okay? Not in my bedroom. I don't have electronics in my sleep area because it's supposed to be an area of relaxation. Your TV and things don't provide for that relaxation. So kids that are bombarded with an electronic or area with TVs, or they're in the bedroom with a parent who has a TV going on, your child's not going to get good sleep. So establishing a sleep routine when they're younger and at their nap times is a good place to start. Start there and work your way to them getting into their own space. Something relaxing, reading a little book, and as your child gets older, they can read their own little book. It's like bedtime is at 9:30. At 9 o'clock, go to bed, read your book, and they establish their body gets used to that routine, and they will automatically fall asleep, actually. This is also key, and good sleep is key for good learning. Like I said, we're in the last few weeks of school. We need to get some good learning in before the summer happens. So we got end of year testing, all that stuff is coming up. Those big tests are coming up, and I know kids get really nervous about them. Work on the sleep at this time. They sleep, you should have been doing all year round, but I know it's been after spring break. Kids get off of their schedules on spring break. Breaks, I know you're tempted to let them sleep in and, kind of have a good time and do whatever they want, but it's disrupting to their sleep. So you kind of want to even keep the same routine when you are on vacation or when you are, or try not to go so many days in a row where they're staying up late, so you can continue to have a appropriate sleep schedule. Siblings sleeping with siblings, parents sleeping with their kids, it can be very disruptive, and nobody gets good sleep. So no one's going to be, in their best the next day if they haven't slept well. So creating a safe and comfortable environment. See, all these animals were sleeping in their places where they weren't supposed to be asleep, except for the kitty cat who got to sleep with her owner. Some of you sleep with your pets, and that's okay. If they, your pets are, part of your family. If your kid has allergies, you may want to second, guess that if that's an appropriate thing to do. But, having your pets, some kids, they have their dog sleeping in their bedroom, what makes them comfortable. But you do want to get some good sleep. So everybody needs to be in their own space. We don't want dad to have to be kicked out of his own bed because his kid is kicking him and everybody's shoved and dad has to sleep on the couch. We don't want to kick dad out of his bed. Mom and dad have their space. The kiddos have their space. So everybody get good sleep for particularly these last few weeks of school. We got to go strong. We got to finish up the school year. So then we can have our nice summer vacation and we can enjoy our time. It's been a rough year. Teachers, kids, it's been a very difficult learning environment for all of you. So let's kind of finish off strong so we can finish off those grades and no one has to go to summer school. All right? All right, folks. This is our little book for today. Go sleep in your own bed. We will see you next time. Please let us know if you have any questions or concerns. If you have any suggestions for some books, let us know, because next month, April, is National Reading Month. So give us your favorite books, because we want to maybe put a little list together for everybody's favorite books so we can all share them. All right? We'll see you then. Bye-bye.